Hey guys, how's it going? Sensational here, welcome back to the channel. So this week is the last week going into the seasonals for this expansion, and I haven't really put much thought into it. So I'm thinking about a lineup. I want to play Yasuo Katarina because, well, it's the deck that I have the most experience in, and the deck that, it's my namesake. Like Yasuo's good, so I should just try to play Yasuo. And I'm thinking about what to sort of build off of onto my lineup because I have a deck that is something that beats Kai'Sa. That's sort of like the main center point of my lineup. I need a lineup that beats Kai'Sa if I want to bring Yasuo Katarina. At least that's going to be the main portion of the lineup that makes sense. And I stumbled upon this list of Kennen Ezreal, which is and should be another deck that does beat Kai'Sa decks. You have a lot of ways to punish developments because Kai'Sa, when they play second skin, they play it at slow speed. So you can play Kennen, you can mark Kai'Sa, and then when they go to play second skin, you can recall on stack, replay it, and then stun Kai'Sa, which is a really good way of dealing with her now that, especially since the nerf of Kai'Sa, which is something that this deck does really do pretty well. Kai'Sa, of course, generally speaking, cutting down on how much interaction they have outside of combat. So there's not like cards like single combat. There's like maybe some copies of Concerted Strike. If they're not killing your units within combat, they just really can't deal with them at all, especially because they don't really have any elusives. There's not really sharp sight. Something like Ezreal does really got to go through. And this is the list that I've been playing a couple games of. It does feel a lot slower now that Ezreal has been nerfed to 8 targets. It's actually something that's quite noticeable and makes this deck, I think, a lot weaker into a general spread. If you're looking to just beat up Kai'Sa, I think, this might make sense in a lineup that you're potentially considering. Or if you're just running into a lot of Kai'Sa on ladder and you want to play something, like this that you liked in the past, I think go for it. But in my experience so far, I've just been losing a few too many games for my comfort because I think that at the end of the day, this deck is still a little bit inconsistent in being able to reliably draw Kennen. Like, you kind of need Kennen those turns 1 to 3. Yes, you can get Kennen off of Kinku Wayfinder on turn 4, but sometimes that's just a little bit too slow. And I think you'll see in some of the games where I'm unable to play Kennen before turn 4, how slow that curve kind of goes. Or if I just don't, some games I just don't really hit Kennen at all. And now there's cases where you can drag out the game for a really long time. You are an Ione, you do have things like Homecoming, you do have cards like Concussive Palm, and you just generally have a bunch of stall with cards like Eye of the Dragon, Recalls, and Kennens as well. But this deck is probably stronger because of its matchup tables, but I think since the nerfs, especially to Ezreal slowing that deck down, it definitely has gone a lot slower, and thus I think makes this matchup table slightly worse. I don't think ultimately this is going to be a deck that I'm going to bring to seasonals, but I still think it's a good contender for Katarina or into Kai'Sa on ladder. But yeah, that's gonna be the deck. There's some really cool games in here, but also a good amount of matchups where I just really thought I could win, but maybe I just didn't draw the right cards. And that aggro, you kind of need Eye of the Dragon. And other matchups, you just need to find the Kennen, and sometimes it gets a little bit hard stabilizing. But yeah, the games. There's some interesting things about this deck. That if you want to get into, maybe there's a few things that you want to be aware of before you go too hard into it. But definitely a really cool deck. Very reminiscent of the Ari Kennen playstyle, but also just a little bit more pew pew with the Ezreal kind of burst. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy the games, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So peace out, guys. Hope you have a good week. Jeopardy coming out on Thursday, so watch out for that. But peace out, guys, and take care. Okay, how do we think this matchup will go? Good question. Kennen, number 1. Okay, we found Kennen sort of on turn 4. But like, we're just gonna get tempoed out here, no? We like miss out on all of our early game. There's some decent amount of tempo that comes out from this deck. Like, they're on Vi instead of Caitlyn, so a little bit less of a worry from that part. but like their early game is like taking like this chip damage is no joke when they have overwhelms in the late game, especially when they get like a free 8 drop. Yeah, I have to float my turn 3 as well. Ugh. Like the only playable cards are Kennen and Eye of the Dragon. Maybe like Tasty or Shadow Assassin. This is looking quite miserable if I have to say so myself. And we're stuck with this on turn 4 and then have to fight over some like mystic shots and stuff. Oh damn. Alright, I take 6 damage, I guess. Why would you oh no, please no. I swear to god. You fuck, dude. Oh. This is the worst day of my life. What? Why? Okay. I'm gonna save this Notify for timelines. I think that's the most important thing here. Oh no, not the Flame Chomper. Oh, how? What the fuck? Where's my deny, dude? I actually just can't with this. I'm not dying though. Like that wasn't like the best play. I don't know how good that necessarily was for them. Like I get a trade here, I get a twin trade again. I'm only taking 7 damage, I still have my Tasty Shellfolk. Like that honestly wasn't that good for them. Just surprising because that seemed like a pretty good play. I have to say so myself. That's not up. Oh, I can't notify. Oh shit, okay. Now it comes down if they have Trundle or not. Just scary. If I can Godwall the sign in, that's also pretty decent. I might even need to play Ezreal for the Mystic Shots. Oh, Godwall, fantastic. Nice. Because Godwall right now on this lets me just trade. You get what I mean. They get a free 8 drop next turn. That's scary. Like this. Oh no, but Trundle has 6 health now, and oh my god, I'm burning cards. Oh, this is not good. Burn a Shadow Assassin. That's fine. Oh, I can't even play you. Or I can't even attack because I forgot Trundle had 6 health. I was thinking Trundle still had 5. That's really not good for us at all. Okay, well I get a double homecoming. I'm just gonna prevent myself from burning another card here. Jeez. Ever since I lost that Kennen, this game has been absolutely dog. Like it's all downhill from there. Yep. I mean, honestly, depending on his hand, I might not be taking that much damage regardless. Like, That Stairs is probably like the worst thing I could see. But I can just like retreat, put something out, homecoming, and that's not so bad. But like, I don't want a homecoming as Trundle because that gives him a free pillar, right? And that's not something I can afford. That's fine. That's not really that big of a deal. In the grand scheme of things, I don't even have a Kennen to worry about damage. So worst thing would be That Stairs. Really? So I get to retreat here and homecoming here. And then I can notify like a Mystic Shot. I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage here, but I'm nowhere close to losing though. Okay. Oh, because he loses his board too. Wow, yeah, that was really not good for him. Not good at all. He can't even attack with Trundle. We'll see. Oh no, we lost the... Oh, we lost the return. Damn. That sucked. That's his only A cost spell as well. Okay. Yeah, that like... Oh no, he has 3. If we didn't lose the return, I could just pump this out and trade his Trundle. Damn. We need to start emptying our hand too because of this landmark. Not as Kennen. Okay. That's fine. Plan had to 8 on Ezreal, dear god. So next turn we're also just drawing 2 cards. Wait. He transforms his 8-drop into another one? Well, that's a lot scarier. Time for a true display of skill. It's actually a lot scarier, not gonna lie. Because we can't deal with that. Sure. I can just recall this right now as well. Or just play Shadow Assassin. I'm gonna burn a card in my hand again. Hey, what do you know? Kennen's back. Yeah, I'm gonna burn a card here. Okay. Ah, Cosmos Palm was a really good card. Just 3 out of 5 with sign in. Dear lord. That's so sad. Well, I guess we can finally play a Kennen. You can't play a fast speed spell, otherwise we can reach call Kennen and he gets super punished. Okay, he plays Revna after the fact. Always nice to see. Don't want to do that. Sorry. We'll start whittling away at Baron. We have to recall Trundle here, unfortunately. Because obviously he's the one dealing the most damage. We have double homecoming, we have health pot, so he shouldn't be losing this spot. If he ever plays a fast spell, I guess he could play fast spell now. Okay, but if he plays like anything else at fast speed, he gets super punished. I think he should realize that, because I just get a recall Kennen and I can stun Farron. So he either like develops a unit or he has to open attack. If he plays like stands, he gets super like punished. Not that I think he has any reason to play stance. Okay, never mind. I don't know why he played stance there. That seemed like a really poor choice. Because this lets me play recall on stack and now I can stun the Farron. And it's not like he's killing my Ezreal either, so I'm not quite sure why he chose to put the stance on the Flame Chomper as well. Like, sure. And like this gets 5 healing? This seems not... This doesn't look very ideal for my opponent here. Only losing 2 health. It's wild. So in my deck, I still have 1 Kennen, I believe. I need to level Kennen somehow, though. I guess I'm just leveling with sign-in, huh? How funny is that? I still need 1 more sign-in. How do I level Kennen here? Am I recalling sign-in just to replay him to level Kennen? That seems terrible. Or, it's not terrible, it just seems like a poor choice of my mana. But I don't really know what other choice I have here. Kind of funny how that works, huh? Yeah, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do besides recall the Kennen, or the sign-in, which is oh, that saves me 1 mana, sick. Oh, my hand's full? Oh. So I recall, my hand size goes to 9, and I replay goes to 10. This is so silly, and I'm not even sure if it's correct or not. There's no way this is correct, right? I don't know. This is so weird. As long as I have deny for bird denies, I should be okay. Question mark. Oh god, Willow. Oh, I really suck at counting cards. I'm just burning so many cards. Good thing I burned a stupid ass stinky wump. Buried. Yep. Here's the deny. Then I gotta swing here. Oh, but I'm burning the second Kennen spell because my hand is full. I can't even attack with Kennen here. Fuck it. That's fine. I get kill Trundle here. That's like even better. Yeah, this is totally fine. Killing Trundle here is like the main thing I wanted out of it. Because I can always just bounce Farron. Farron's like, who cares? Farron's an 8 drop that, you know, if I recall it doesn't really matter. Whereas, you know, Trundle, actually, he gets decimates. Oh, it's actually kind of funny. I don't know if I want to give him decimates, but if he gives me action, I can just replay Kinku and hit Kennen, right? Yeah. Okay, and I can recall Trundle or whatever. Alright, we should be fine from here on out. I think we finally got there. It took a while, but we finally got there. Okay, I just homecoming whatever Vi drags, right? And homecoming the Trundle. And then we should just win next turn, regardless of how many pillars he gets. Like, yeah, he gets 2 pillars, so he can go 8 drop into 8 drop, but he's just gonna die. Oh, I forgot about that. I can kill you, I guess. I don't have to recall. Well, let's see. What if I just do something like this? I don't want to spend 3 mana replay Ezreal. I think my mana's a little bit too tight for that. Okay. I think we're finally there. This 13 damage should be relatively easy. As long as I have another... I don't know if I have another Kennen in deck. That's like sort of the issue. I can just God Willow into Kinku though. That's like totally fine. Like God Willow into Lightning Rush into Kinku. I have another deny as well. Oh, I can't drag the pillar. I thought that was a pillar and be vulnerable so I can drag it, but then I forgot I just couldn't do that. Do I need to deny that? I can Lightning Rush replay Ezreal. Is that better than denying? Lightning Rush, replay Ezreal, replay Kennen. And then I can have a second Kennen down or Ezreal down on board at some point in the game. And then if he develops, I get to play Kinku Wayfinder as a punish. Yeah, I kind of like that. But I think I should have recalled the Wayfinder then. Okay. I wasn't counting. I don't know if he's actually dead or not, though. He's forced to double block. Then he takes 6 plus 2. Okay, and then I have lethal. Okay, I have lethal. Cool. I have lethal here. Oh, what an absolute slogfest that was. Holy. Wow. What a slog. Huh? What is this? Is this like a Glorious Evolution deck? I don't think we've ever drawn an actual Kennen in our opening hand, except for that first game against Pirate. Jesus. Just not drawing our Kennens early, and you can definitely see the weakness of this deck when you don't do what you want to do. So this is the Shellfolk, right? I think against Shellfolk is actually a pretty bad matchup as far as things go. But Shellfolk is all some of the shell. Okay. Maybe not Shellfolk. Do you mean something to play next turn? Oh yeah, the turn 3 is just so awkward. I think you need like, maybe this deck needs like an initial 3 drop, but like having a weak turn 3 is so bad. Luckily they just passed back. Oh my god, dude. Alright, just attack with your Viktor into my twin disciplines, please. Yeah, why would you? I just need to play Ezreal, just like Mystic Shot, right? Like, what else am I doing here? Still very awkward attack with Viktor, so that's fine. But like, once he plays Shellfolk next turn, assuming he is a Shellfolk deck, like I just don't know what we can do against that. We don't really have an answer. We can Homecoming it for a turn, but it's not really solving the issue at hand. We don't have a Kennen level, so we have no real way of contesting it. I don't really see a clear way out of this situation. Viktor having region means we can't just target it either. Okay. We're actually losing to a Shellfolk Anemone deck. Yeah, it's just so awkward. It's so hard to navigate like these situations when everything is just so awkward. Because like if you play Shellfolk or force the Homecoming it, you suck. Maybe he doesn't have Shellfolk. Let's say he plays Shellfolk, I Homecoming. Oh, sick. That's actually really good for us that he doesn't have Shellfolk. He's also probably just sandbagging Shellfolk. Yeah. What am I supposed to do against that? Not really an answer to it. I have Twin, which is good. Okay. I gotta activate the Eye of the Dragon. I get Kennen down. Do I care about my Ezreal right now? Yes, because I need to be able to kill Shellfolk next turn. And the only way to do that is by holding Kennen. I'm gonna play Kennen into Kinku Wayfinder, hit second Kennen. Ideally, like get Mystic Shot. Okay, this is smart from him, so I can't get Mystic Shot. But I can also just Lightning Rush plus Mark and kill the Shellfolk that way. Like I have some options here, which is nice. I can't attack this Kennen, unfortunately. I force him to block with Fizz, which is good. Oh, really? I mean, now I can't play Shellfolk. Unless he has Viktor's spell. Yikes. But because he let Ezreal go through, we can sort of lock him out of Shellfolk. We also have to hold 5 mana up. This current hand, do we care if he has Shellfolk? Like, yeah, he got some sign-ins, but do I care about that? Like, I can just like kill Viktor here, right? Yeah, he plays Shellfolk, but like, these cards don't really matter to him all that much, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I just don't think it matters. The only thing that matters is like if he like, you know, just pops off with like a trinket trade. But again, like my hand just like, I don't know if I care about my current hand all that much. Like, this isn't the kind of stuff that he wants to prank. Like, he wants to get, like, Recalls, my Telestone, Twin Discipline, Sonic Wave, Notify, Deny, and, like, this isn't doing much for him. Like, he doesn't really care about a 5-mana sign-in. He doesn't really care about a 3-mana Concussive Palm all that much. It's annoying for sure, because he, like, potentially stops, like, Ezreal from connecting, but... I mean, just gets a sign-in? Like, sure. Like, I just don't know if I care. Homecoming? Now, from our perspective, we do have to place, like, you don't need more sign-in. Like, look at that. These sign-ins are, like, bricking his pranks. That's actively good for us. That's funnily good for us. Pretty hot. Oh, it's a 1-3 sign-in. How the mighty have fallen. Like, this card sucks for him. Okay, like, this is only, like, stuff that's, like, actually good for him. Just because he's generating so much value. No, I'm scared of drawing cards though, because he can just like start pranking, and then I'd be kind of vulnerable to it. So I need like play my cards in a way such that I'm not overly vulnerable into like pranks. But like him again pranking my hand in this current state just does nothing. Okay. Do I care? Probably. I guess I just bounce his Shellfolk again. I don't love doing that just because I marked it, and I'm still trying to kill the Shellfolk. But like, we're doing okay for ourselves. And it's not quite leveled with the Kinku, unfortunately. We'll have to rip the sign in next turn. And then hopefully the Temple from Homecoming back, the Shellfolk is enough to at least give us some breathing room. This cannon probably dies though. Like, we know he has 2 sign-ins in his hand. This prank and then these cards. Like, he just has so many prank cards and they're just not useful given our current hand state. It might be pretty good. Okay, like again, we drew cards that he just doesn't care about. In a relative prank sense. Which is hilarious. Oh my god, he doesn't even play Shellfolk. He's so worried about falling behind in tempo, which is like exactly where we want him to be. Found a way to bounce Kennen, so we have a way of leveling Kennen. And we're still just applying a ton of pressure here. Like everything, he's pretty much forced to block down. And then he's like, he just doesn't really have much of a win condition. Like, yeah, he gets a bit of value here, but like, how is he winning the game? Oh, it's a 2-3. That's cool. I forgot about that. It's gonna give me a Mystic Shot? No way, right? So I can double Mystic Shot to kill Shellfolk. And our Ezreal's also level, so I can slowly start whittling away at the game. Like, he doesn't have any healing. He took 3 damage. And if he plays Shellfolk, it's just dead on sight. Alright, I can say like pre-prank to hit this Mystic Shot. I don't know if you can hit. You can't hit champions, right? So you can't hit this champ spell. So the only card you can like realistically hit with a prank, not pre-prank before the Shellfolk, is the second Mystic Shot. And like these, the rest are kind of doo-doo. Yep. I just tapped under Shellfolk, so I just gonna cash in the Mystic Shot, which is nice. This doesn't really matter because we have a second Ezreal as well as a retreat. Now we just whittle away at his health points. We need 6 more spells that target units, and we're pretty close. Okay, carry to my sign in, yup. All right, now we're schmoving. Now we're moving along. Yeah, it was really weird. Like we had a hand state that I would call pretty bricked, but that actually like didn't really help him at all. Because we sort of benefited from a bricked hand state. Now the issue is if he actually has like something like Glorious Evolution to close out the game, he might be dead this turn, and I'm not sold we have a way to kill him back. He just doesn't hit any spells. This is so sad. Yeah, I don't care. So no Glorious, no issue. I want to bounce Kennen into the Wayfinder if I can. I mean, it's kind of on him to do things. We gotta kind of chill for a sec. Give it all. I can kill Fizz or like recall it, right? Like if this fizzles, I can just homecoming it. You'd have like a 0 mana spell left over from... Okay. It sucks that it was an Ezreal, but it's alright. Actually, do we care? I don't know if we care, because that's not killing us when we have a blocker. I just want to balance the Kennen. I'm not going to go after the Fizz anymore. Because now that he's done this, I can just level my Kennen, I believe. Like, this isn't lethal. Oh, maybe he has burn. I'm gonna palm something. I should be fine here. And then I have burst lethal next. No, I don't. No, I do. All right, sick. Yeah, I had burst lethal next turn with the second Kinku Wayfinder. I don't know. This deck doesn't seem it. It's probably not it. Still just not running into any single Kai'Sa player on ladder. On God. Okay. So this is peak, right? So against peak, I think the only thing we realistically need to be scared of is if he's able to like She-Who Wanders us. So I'm gonna flat out keep a deny. Or 2 of them. Like having insurance against She-Who Wanders is probably the most important part about this matchup. The second one is obviously just finding Kennen. Or draw all 3 denies. I'm sure they're gonna come in handy eventually. I'll probably get Ezreal down this turn. Pass so you can play Catalyst. Yep. I just gotta play Ezreal here. I think it's fine. Let's get my 1 damage through. Maybe he plays like Eek and I can just slam Kinku Wayfinder. I guess another thing I need to be careful of is an It That's Theirs alongside a She Who Wanders. Because if I play this, I play into I'm playing really hard into Peak or into It That's Theirs ooh. It That's Theirs, unfortunately. Good hit for us. Let us do things for free. At least in a proactive sense. Oh. Okay. I'll be honest, that's not good for us. That's really no bueno, if I'm being completely honest. How long is it going to take to kill this Aesol, eh? I'll be completely honest here. I think I need to save this. A 0-minute Aesol kinda good. Sure. Like, as long as I don't let this Aesol level, I don't really care. Okay. How do I stop it though? So confused. That's fine. That's not very good, question mark. It is 4 attack though. I can't stop them from leveling if they do have something. I just can't. This sort of just like to see if they have ways of leveling Aesol here. I'm not gonna play anything just to try to hope that they can't level. Okay. Oh, that's what caused 0? Okay. Okay, 19 out of 20. Okay. I didn't want to use the mark in case they actually could flip Aesol there. Oh my god, that's like the best hit for us. Can't flip Kennen. We're actually gonna level. Well, it's not necessarily true. Okay, a homecoming. Beautiful. We get a recall Aesol. That's exactly why we had kept deny. How bad is it for them? Okay, it's definitely worse for us. Let's not kid ourselves. We're gonna have the homecoming Aesol this turn.
It's not bragging if you can back it up.
We all just don't get an attack. Because, oh, if they entomb what I'm trying to recall, that's really bad. It's really sketchy. Okay, what is that? 2 moon silvers? What the hell? Oh. I suppose I just deny that. Well, technically leveled Aesol isn't the worst thing for us. Because they don't have any Celestials, eh? You know, like that was really lucky that they just, or I don't know if it was lucky or not, but they just don't have any Celestials. Like, even though Aesol leveled up, we just don't care that much about it. Oh my god, we're high rolling off this peak though. Like, we're hitting the absolute nuts as far as I'm concerned. Another God Willow. Sure. Deal 3 to all. Sure. Not really, but sure. I mean, now we get to just play around for free, right? We can like twin, we can lightning rush, we can homecoming. The world's our oyster now. I need to protect Ezreal. And ideally I save Kennen, right? Probably just replay Kennen just to stun one of these guys. I probably want to save you to like God Will you though. I'll turn like just like God Will you and I can trade into here. I will take 12, but honestly that should be fine. I think taking 12 is completely fine here. Yep, it's good. And I just get to kill the She Who Wanders, which is pretty nice. And then levels up. I think our Ezreal's pretty close to leveling up as well. And I can just play an Ive Dragon for a little bit extra healing if we need it. Oh no, I suck at math. Okay, so I can't kill She Who Wanders, but that's whatever. Bye, Zoe. How's Ezreal still not leveled? Holy, 6 out of 8, that's it? Jesus. What's another Kennen? This doesn't do anything to play Ive the Dragon anymore. They just recall you. Opponent must be having a lot of fun over there. I definitely understand how infuriating it can get to play against this sort of deck. Get the 50-50 on Aesol, what can you do? Free mana though. Don't quite have the ability to burst him down yet. I'm playing into another It That's Theirs. He only has one more card. Pretty good. Wow. His hand is nuts as well. Holy. His hand has been absolutely crazy as well. He burned out all 3 of our denies. Jesus Christ. I'll have Ezra to block Zoe. I'm forced to play a sign in here, almost certainly. And I'm still looking kind of dead. Only have 4 blockers to his 5 attackers. Okay, homecoming is good. Oh my god, bro. Oh, yeah. Alright. My god, dude, I'm getting clapped by every deck under the sun right now. Yeah, this deck is definitely like so much slower. It almost feels bad to play. Damn. Alright, the main thing I want to see is if this list can actually beat aggressive decks. And that's going to decide a lot. It's fun losing a Pyrus on this list. It might not be the cut for seasonals. That being said, Yasuo might not be the cut for seasonals either. don't like taking 3 here. I wonder if this list is... Oops. So this... In terms of healing, this list is on 3 Eye of the Dragons. There was a call just more hard for Eye of the Dragon, instead of like holding Kinku. But we're gonna hope we get rewarded. I don't mind like a Make It Rain if he plays Make It Rain, because I can just replay Kennen. That's probably more efficient than me. Alright, I just have to recall Kennen replay here. Just to kill this. And then I get a trade with this Kennen because I have another Kennen in hand, right? It's really nice. I also have access to Twin Discipline for Valley Trade. I'm probably just gonna replay Kennen. If I draw an Eye of the Dragon, I think this matchup should just be like easily winnable. I just need 1. That's all it really takes. Or 3 Twin Disciplines.
Where's my axe?
Oh, well, he's had a quite slow start. It's good for us. I have 1 Kennen in deck. Let's just use these twins. This is definitely gonna be a tough matchup if I don't draw Eye of the Dragon for sure. It's not something that we can like easily race either. It's like racing with this deck, it's a lot slower now that Ezreal did get nerfed. It's definitely looking kind of sketchy. They're not on Twisted Fate, which means I don't need to be afraid of red card. I do need to be afraid of like a Make It Rain though. Like Make It Rain hitting both Kennens is like a what, 50-50. If it only hits 1 Kennen, I'm like fine-ish. They don't... Okay, that's actually really decent. Because we gotta push 7 here. And we have Lightning Rush to potentially kill this. I do want to hold up Deny at all times as long as they have 5 mana up. Because the way I'm gonna like sneak my way back in this game is if I can deny a Decimate. I'm scared of it's like an open attack and I like maybe even force a Lightning Rush. Oh, Nope Fight is fantastic. Alright, that's not happening. I should recall the Wayfinder, no? Because I'm gonna replay the Wayfinder to get the Kennen back down. And now they tap under 5 mana, I get a tap under 4 mana myself. And then if he tries a Fervor, I get a Nope Fight. That's huge. Actually huge if that happens. Now I can just like twin block on the Kennens to get this Kennen back as well. I think his hand is pretty awkward on units. Okay. Actually, we just twin this? Like Fervor or Nope Fight for Fervor? It's like this still blocks this, and I know his hand is running low on cards or like units. So I think his hand is mostly spells at this point. Like Nope Fight saves 3 damage going face, and I think that's super important. Oh god, he actually had another card. That's rough. Okay, so that's the reason why maybe I should Nope Fight, but that was a top deck card, and maybe I should have played around that, unfortunately. Doesn't beat Decimate. Well, it sort of beats Decimate. I have to play it though. That sucks. I'm not gonna have a way to stop this open attack. Maybe if he taps under Decimate is the hope. Okay, I'm dead on the open now. Yeah, I'm just dead here. Oh, don't pass back. Okay. I'm forced to play this and just disrespect Decimate now. Yeah, so I didn't draw what I needed this game, unfortunately. Like, I didn't draw the Eye of the Dragon, which is like the main thing you need against aggressive matchups. That's been close though. I just lose Decimate. Yep. That's close. We're close. It's definitely a close matchup. Like, I should have just mulled harder for Eye of the Dragon. Keeping the 4-drop was probably not correct. Oh, we got something interesting here. Looks like some sort of harrowing kind of deck. Now, the good news is we're Ionia and we have Deny. So that shouldn't really be a problem. Again, this sort of like deck falls in the trap of if you're developing, you need to be afraid about developing into like a Kennen stun. Now, the bad news is we still run into a consistency issue where, yeah, we have Kinku Wayfinder on turn 4, but they're going to have Zed attack on turn 3, and that's kind of scary. Shadow Assassin is at least a turn 3 play you can make. This is a lot of damage if they just drop Zed, and it's not really much you can do about it. Okay, that's not Zed. Okay. 4 health out of the Shadow Assassin, I think, is an absolute bargain. The cool thing about the buffed cannon is now like the 3 health breakpoint is really, really big. That's really good for us. And I don't believe there's a way for him to kill my cannon. As long as I don't miss allegiance here. Dude, I have an Ezreal in hand already. What is this? I might just Sonic Wave one of these. Okay. If I missed there, I swear to God, I would have like cried. Oh. Okay. We're taking the hurt here. Just a little bit of pain. Some pain and suffering. A lot of pain and suffering. 16 damage? Okay, 14. Lots of pain and suffering. Okay, good news is we can kill these off. And then we get develop a wider board. We have Sonic Wave. Okay, bad news is that's not dying. We're kind of dead here. If he has like Hecker and we just like cry. Oh, we're forced to deny that. We have nothing going for us here. On the bright side, they're forced to develop into their attack because they need to play an ephemeral in order to like get there. We're so close. Somewhat. Not really, but somewhat. Oh my god. Maybe that gets us there. I think we're fine. We're so close to being fine. It's insane. Oh, I should have played that for another cannon on board. I'm so silly. Alright, that's actually throwing. Like, that's actually really bad for us. I was thinking like there's some way you could remove it. And I could have had leveled cannon attack and I should have cleared the board. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. So now I'm forced to just lightning rush and replay Kennen. Yeah, that was really bad. I can't believe I did that. That was a rookie mistake. Still losing to Hecarim, no longer losing to Harrowing. Like, we're honestly, I dare I say, doing okay. I don't care, right? I have one more Kennen in my deck. If I deny this, I just lose to Harrowing. I just don't think I care here. He's clearly setting up for Harrowing himself. I wish I had like a recall, so at least I can have some sort of semblance of a turn, but I can just like sign in now. And just play Ezreal. At least I have a blocker. Get 1 damage in. So once I deny a Harrowing, like what can he do? Unless he has like another ephemeral, right? If he has Harrowing and then a playable ephemeral, I just cry myself to sleep.
If you do not have a part to play,
Oh no. Oh no.
our purpose calls to us. We cannot turn
Oh no. I have a health pot. Oh, I have a mystic shot. Oh my god, that mystic shot was super clutch.
if we seek forgiveness, we must
Okay. Oh, now I'm dead. What the hell is this, man? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm actually so sad. How does this keep happening? I only have 1 health pot. There's something 2 shark chairs dealing 10 here. Jesus.
will make this
13. Jesus Christ, we're just getting clapped here tonight. Just can't do shit. Ugh. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and I'd really appreciate that. But hope you guys are having a good week going into the seasons. If you guys are planning on playing, best of luck. Or if you're trying to just, you know, climb to the next rank, plat, diamonds, masters, whatever it may be. Hope you guys the best of luck. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys, and take care.